Hi, Team Drive. I'm excited to get to train with you guys on our products, our wonderful products. So what I do want to say to start off is that this is geared towards all of you. So it can be a new consultant who is just getting started or a seasoned consultant who just needs a refresher. So I'm going to cover it all, and hopefully we can answer all of your questions and your customers' potential questions. So with that, I want to get started and talk to you about our regimen. So we have 4 regimens that were created for the top 4 reasons people were going into our doctor's dermatology offices. And that's for acne, sensitive skin, sun damage, and anti-aging. These 4 reasons are basically packaged in 4 different boxes. So all of our regimens are the regimen approach. We're not a one bottle fixes all type deal. And that's simply because our doctors believe and they have created multi-med therapy. That just means that the right ingredients plus the right formulations plus the right order is going to give you those desired results that you're looking for. Now, we are so confident in our products that they all come with a 60-day satisfaction guarantee. So after 60 days, if your customer's not happy, they can simply package those products up, send them back, empty bottles and all, for a full refund. Now, I will say that you do need to give the products time to work. Now, at about week 2 to 4, your customer could call you and say, you know what, oh my gosh, I'm breaking out. I have these small bumps on my face I've never had before. What is it? It's probably our boot camp phase, which can come with all of our products. And what is boot camp phase? It just means that the products are going to work. So what's happening is that the products are starting to penetrate the layer of skin, the outermost layer of skin, and really pull the impurities and the gunk out from below the skin surface, and they're starting to transform the skin from underneath. So from there, a week or so later, those bumps should be gone and they should be well on their road to healing their skin and getting those great results. With that, I guess we will get started. So I do have some notes that you'll see me looking over here to reference just so I don't forget to tell you anything important about our regimens. But the first one we're going to talk about tonight is our Redefine regimen. Redefine is the one with the blue label, and that's for anti-aging. It is the #1 premium anti-aging brand on the market in the United States, and it has 4 steps. So again, all of them have about 4 steps in each regimen. Step 1 with Redefine is a cleansing mask. You're going to use it twice a day, and at night especially, I like to put it on and wait about 5 minutes or so until it dries. And so it's going to truly dry and get into the skin, but what it's going to do, it's made of kale and clay, and it's going to help pull out those impurities and any toxins up down below the skin surface, and it's going to just leave your skin, after you use it as a mask, real smooth. Feels very fresh and clean when you're finished. Now, if you have any customers that have started on Redefine and say, you know, my skin's getting a little dry, what they're going to want to do is just put it on and wash it off. So they're not going to want to leave it on as a mask, just at least until their skin adjusts to the product. So step 2 is a pore minimizing toner. The toner does just that. It reduces the appearance of those pores on the skin and helps firm up the skin. Step 3 is going to be our AM cream. Now, you'll see in the regimen, you're going to have 2 little containers. One says AM, one says PM. All you're going to do is use the AM in the morning and the PM at night. So the day cream does have an SPF in it, and it is the most peptide-packed day cream on the market. So what does that mean? What are peptides? Peptides are really what make our anti-aging products stand out. So peptides are rapidly absorbing proteins that kick up the collagen production in your skin, and then they relax the smooth muscle of the skin just under the skin. So it helps to make those fine lines less visible. As we age, at about age 30, our collagen production starts to drift downward, and so we don't make as much collagen production as we did as we were in our 20s. So this helps get that collagen production going back up and helps fill in those wrinkles and firm up the skin. The next step in the Redefine is going to be the PM cream. That's the night cream. It's very hydrating, vitamin-enriched night cream. It's packed with vitamins A, C, and E, so ingredients that work great in the dark so that it can renew your skin, or, revitalize it as you sleep, and then in the morning you're going to start that regimen again. So the next product that we'll talk about is our Reverse. Reverse is the one with the gold label, goldish orange label. And what it is for, the Reverse is for sun damage, dark spots, dullness in the skin. I like to call it a triple threat. So it's gonna help with lightening, brightening, and tightening of the skin. So it really does even out the skin tone, fades the age spots, fades any sunspots, and helps brighten the skin. Step 1 is an exfoliating wash. It helps to prep the skin, and by prepping it, I mean it's going to help absorb the lightening steps and tightening steps that you're going to get further on down in the regimen. It does gently exfoliate the skin and helps slough off that dead skin cells, Step 2 is a lightening toner. It does have a licorice extract, and it's pretty natural, less irritative approach to lightening the skin. Now you're going to hear me talk about toners with Redefine, Reverse, and our Unblemished regimen. Toner is very important for the skin. You will find some extra exfoliating properties if you use a gauze pad to exfoliate. So I highly recommend, if any of your customers have a toner, to add on that Essentials gauze to their order, simply because it's going to help extend the life of the toner. And then, of course, like I mentioned, it's also going to exfoliate. So so the toners are all very important to basically prime the skin for the treatment step. When you are painting a house, you're going to use the primer first because it's going to help the paint go on easier. So this is same type of deal. You're going to prime the skin so that the products can seep further into the skin and work better, especially that treatment step. All right, so step 3 of Reverse is our brightening complex. It is a vitamin C and a retinol tube. They're both separate, and you'll wonder why. Well, that's simply because these products just don't play well. They play well, but they don't sit well together. So when they are combined in one tube, they're not going to be as potent. And we want, the strongest as we can get so that they work better. So they do come in these 2 separate tubes. And when you first introduce them, they're most potent, and they're going to help brighten up the skin. And what I think is so funny, so I use the Reverse, and I put it on my hand before I rub it in my skin. And if you look at my hands, I don't know how it's going to come through on the computer, but you will see how great the that step works. So you see all the sun spots over here, but on this hand, they're virtually gone. So you can see how much they faded, and your customers are going to love that because it's also going to help even out their skin on their face, not just their hands. So it's a great little benefit if you do alternate, especially on your hands. All right, so step 4 of Reverse is, again, an SPF moisturizer. It's got the highest SPF of all of our moisturizers, and you do want to make sure that you apply that moisturizer or that SPF throughout the day, especially if you're in the sun, because that retinol step, you need to really protect your skin from the sun so it doesn't negate, the fact that you just put the retinol on your skin. You want it to keep working, and the SPF is going to help it keep working. All right, so with that, let's go ahead and let's talk about our AmpMD system. This is our roller, and this is a great little beauty tool that we have in our hands. So what you do is you're just going to roll it on the skin after you do the wash and the toner. And what it does is it's going to create channels in your skin so that the treatment step can seep even further into your skin and speed up the results of your regimen. This was voted as an anti-aging must-have by the Today Show. And it's a micro exfoliating roller. Painless, non-invasive. It's going to also firm up the skin. So it's going to help, again, kick up that collagen production in your skin because it's got that... got the tiny little micro needles in there that help do that. I will say this is an amazing add-on, especially for the Reverse regimen. When you buy it as a bundle with Reverse or with Redefine, it's going to take the price down. So with Reverse, it's only $40-something more to add it to the regimen. So if somebody has some dark spots, or they also want to really stubborn dark spots, or they want to address some wrinkles in their skin as well, it's a must-have with the Reverse. I love it. It's a great addition with the Redefine as well. So with that, let's go on to our Unblemished. So Unblemished is the #1 premium acne brand in the United States. It's the one with the purple label. And what makes it different than Proactiv, right? You might be wondering. So it's just formulated differently. It's a sulfur-based regimen. It's a sulfur-based regimen approach instead of what they use with Proactiv. So step 1 is a sulfur wash. I also like to use that as a mask every so often and just leave it on there at night before I go to bed, and it really drains those pores and pulls all the impurities out of the skin. It's a great wash for maturing skin that does have the hormonal acne, but we also have plenty of teens and preteens that use Unblemished as well. So step 2 is a clarifying toner. Again, with the toner, it helps prime that skin for your treatment step. Step 3 is really what sets us apart from Proactiv and some of these other acne brands on the market. It's another dual pump, but this one's in one bottle, but they've got the 2 separate chambers. And again, so you're going to squirt those out because that's when they're the most potent, is when they first touch each other, and then you're going to put it on the skin. I like to use step 3 in Unblemished as a spot treatment as well. So if you have somebody that doesn't have very active acne, but they might have 1 or 2 pimples a month that are more, hormonal, it's a great thing to keep on hand, because if I feel something coming on, I will put it on, and then the next morning I can see it's greatly reduced the appearance of that pimple. Step 4, again, is an SPF. This is an oil control lotion. So if you have customers with very oily skin, this oil control lotion will be their best friend. So it helps. It doesn't clog the pores, but it's very light, and it really controls the oil. Lots of people like that. But I will say too that even if your skin isn't oily and you are on the Unblemished regimen, it's not going to dry out the skin either. So that's a great thing. And then last but certainly not least is our Soothe regimen. Soothe is the one with the green label, and Soothe is for sensitive skin. So any of our customers with eczema, rosacea, sometimes even psoriasis it can help with. Redness in the skin especially. So results have shown that Soothe, when used for the very first time, in as little as 5 minutes, you're going to start seeing results. It's going to calm that redness, and it's going to calm that irritation in the skin. So I have used this on every member of my family, even for bug bites and those random rashes that kids get from playing out in the grass or whatever. This is a great product to have in your medicine cabinet. Because it works so fast. Bug bites as well. It's really good in sunburn. Step 1 is a creamy wash that you can either put on and then wipe off with gauze pads or rinse off with water. Step 2 is that treatment step. Step 2 is the one where you're going to really start seeing the reduction in the very dry skin or the redness. And what it does is it helps build up the lipid barrier in your skin and heal that lipid barrier that was lost and making your skin sensitive and angry. It's going to build the lipid barrier in your skin, and further on down the road, you're probably going to be able to tolerate some stronger product to help fight the aging, the signs of aging. Step 3 is our moisture replenishing cream. This is a great moisturizer for the skin. People love it. It helps interlock that moisture in the skin. And then step 4, again, is an SPF. This is a very light SPF lotion. It goes on smooth. It's not too thick or heavy. And I even use this on my kids in the pool because they'll want to put their sunscreen on and then go jump in the water, and it doesn't burn. It doesn't burn their skin, doesn't sting their eyes. It's very gentle. I have some customers that just buy it in bulk, and that's the only sunscreen they will use all over their body, head to toe. With that, let me give you a couple other pointers. Oh, let's talk about our Redefine Acute Care as well. This is our latest and greatest product from the doctors. It was released in January of 2015, and it has had, from the second it was released, it's had the beauty editors raving. So what it is it's a little patch that you're going to simply put on your expression lines. And it has the same 2 ingredients that are naturally occurring in your body that start to slow down as you age, and that's hyaluronic acid and peptides. but that's also found in the popular injectables. So rather than having a needle put into our skin, all we have to do is just put this little patch, painless, go to sleep, and you're going to wake up in the morning. And these patches have liquid cone technology that's going to melt the hyaluronic acid and peptides into your skin and greatly reduce the appearance of that wrinkle by morning. So you're going to, in one box, it's going to have 10 packs, and each pack has 2 strips. So the expression lines are going to be here, your crow's feet, your parentheses around the mouth, even the pucker around the mouth, the 11s, and or the forehead wrinkles. So this is a great product. Like I said, 10 packs, 2 strips each. You're going to use it about every 3rd day for a month, and then your results are going to last about 3 months, even longer if you pair it with the roller. All right, a couple other little tidbits. So our eye cream, which is amazing. You're going to use your ring finger and just dab it on the bone that's around your eye. Not right up here, up close to your eye, because the heat is going to pull the cream, the treatment from the cream upwards. So you don't want it to get in your eyes. With that, you can also put the eye cream in the refrigerator and really tackle puffiness in the morning. So it's going to feel really nice with that. That's all I have for our training. So thank you so much for listening. Please let us know if you have any further questions. And we are excited to get you and your potential customers off on these wonderful products on the road to amazing skin.